NBA player nicknames Part 3.
Another one.
I hope you enjoyed the first two, but as the saying goes, all good things come in threes. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Three Little Pigs, Three Blind Mice, and Aladdin's Genie that grants not one, but 3 wishes.
3 wishes to be exact.
You can't forget about the Three Musketeers, the Lord of the Rings Trilogy, the Bourne Trilogy, and the original Star Wars Trilogy. In no way am I comparing my work to those all-time classics, but you get the point.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
The tradition of the nickname transcends throughout history and in areas all around the globe. The tradition was thought to originate before the 13th century in England. Nickname derives from the Middle English word ekenname, which means also name. These nicknames were given to rulers and people of importance. Some names were given based on physical appearance or unique qualities.
Shirty, Mole, Lazy Eye, Mexico, Baldy.
While other names were earned on the battlefield. Iconic leaders like Richard the Lionheart, Alexander the Great, Bloody Mary, and Ivan the Terrible are names that time has never forgotten. The NBA has also embraced this tradition throughout its 78-year history. Let's explore some more nicknames and how they came to be. Does anyone need anything before we start?
Give me a pack of tropical fruit bubblicious. And some Skittles.
Oh, that's it? You got it. Let's get started with the GOAT of a whole generation. We're talking about Kobe Bryant, aka the Black Mamba.
I'd like to introduce my friend, the Black Mamba.
Hate him or love him, Kobe Bryant was good. A man who will never be forgotten for his clutch shooting, incredible agility, and his leadership on and off the court. The name Black Mamba originated after his sexual allegations in 2003. Kobe Bryant was searching for a way of coping with that incident that tried to derail his NBA career. Kobe got the nickname Alter Ego from watching the Quentin Tarantino movie Kill Bill. In this movie, Black Mamba was used as a codename for a deadly assassin. Kobe said, "I read up on the animal and said, wow, this is pretty awesome. This is a perfect description of how I would want my game to be. Black Mambas are fast, lethally venomous, and can be highly aggressive."
I am that killer snake.
The alter ego fit Kobe and his playing style to a T. Kobe Bryant deservingly was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2020. He won 5 championships and 1 MVP award throughout his 20-year career. He and Bob Pettit are tied for the record of the most All-Star Game MVP awards, each with 4 to their name. The NBA changed the name of this award to the NBA All-Star Game Kobe Bryant Most Valuable Player Award, shortly after his tragic passing in 2020. He also had the second highest scoring game of all time with 81 points. Kobe also carried the nicknames the Eighth Wonder of the World, KB24, and Showboat. Later in his career, he was given the nickname Vino because he aged like fine wine. Which is also very true of our memories of Kobe. A statue was just built outside the Lakers Crypto.com arena to honor Kobe and his accomplishments with his team. Vanessa Bryant, during the unveiling, spoke of one of Kobe's favorite quotes: "Leave the game better than you found it, and when it comes time for you to leave
a legend."
Which he did. Another legend that left a forever-lasting mark on the league, one who was drafted number 1 in the 1996 draft. This draft class is arguably the best draft class of all time. A class that boasted of Kobe Bryant, Marcus Camby, Ray Allen, and Steve Nash. This number 1 draft pick goes by the name of Allen Iverson, aka The Answer.
Nice.
This nickname was given to Iverson after he received a scholarship from Georgetown University. Jamil Blackman, a man close to AI and his family, was the one who coined this nickname. He felt that Allen would be the answer to all the NBA woes.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying.
Iverson had made a verbal agreement to pay Jamil 25% of any money made off that nickname. It sparked family controversy and lawsuits when Jamil wasn't paid anything for the use of the name. Allen Iverson went on to have a successful NBA career while playing for 4 teams and the MVP award in 2001. He made the All-Star team a total of 11 times and was the NBA scoring champion 4 times. His rap career also gained a ton of recognition and excitement in 2015. His debut single peaked at number 14 on the US Billboard Hot 100 songs. You might know it. It goes, "White Iverson, When I started ballin', I was young. You gon' think, wait a second. That's White Iverson, Post Malone. How did I mess that up? My bad. We are talking about the answer. He also did have a rap career, but it flopped. He signed a record deal with Universal Records and dropped his first single, 40 Bars, under the nickname Jules. This single was plagued with controversy due to violent, misogynistic, and homophobic lyrics. This led to the album ultimately being scrapped before its 2001 release date. Back to positive vibes and another White Iverson banger. My AP going psycho, lil' mama bad like Michael, can't really trust nobody. On that note, let's talk about a psycho and one of the biggest and best trash talkers of all time.
Your head lumpy? I tell you, your head lumpy. You ain't that one out here, boy.
I saw Gary Payton control the referees, his coach, my coach, the crowd, the lady in the front. He was controlling the whole game.
We are talking about Gary Payton, aka The Glove. Gary Payton is thought by many people as one of the top 10 point guards to ever play the game. He's one of 2 point guards that will have ever won a Defensive Player of the Year award. He also holds the record for the most consecutive first-team All-Defensive Team selections with 9. The name The Glove was given to him by his cousin Glenn during the 1993-1994 playoffs. Payton was given the tall task of guarding Kevin Johnson during the series. Gary locked him down.
I like it when I do things like that.
His cousin Glenn called him after one of the games yelling, "The Glove! The Glove!" Gary was confused on who that was. He explained,
You holding Kevin Johnson like a baseball in the glove.
The name was Bourne. It's impossible to talk about Gary Payton without remembering his supersonic teammate, Shawn Kemp, the Rain Man. Shawn Kemp and Gary Payton had a pretty special thing going in the 90s. These two were the original creators of Lob City. For Shawn, the nickname Reindeer was thrown out at one point. Kemp squashed that one real quick. The Seattle sportscaster Kevin Calabro asked, what about the Rain Man? Not like rain, R-A-I-N. I'm talking about Rain, R-E-I-G-N. Shawn loved the name and ran with it. The name caught steam and sparked a Reebok shoe line in 1995. The first signature shoe was named the Kamikaze because of how Kemp attacked the rim without abandon. The name was recently changed to Hurrikaze due to it being historically insensitive. Reebok released 5 more shoes in the line.
Power and strength of Kemp, too much. That was a human facial.
I think we can all be grateful that Rodman didn't have a nut allergy. There was another 90s star who was able to matrix his way out of some bad nicknames. I'm talking about Charles Barkley, aka Chuck, Sir Charles, and the Round Mound of Rebound. Before those iconic names stuck, the names like the Crisco Kid, the Wide Load from Leeds, the Bread Truck, and the Good Time Blimp were thrown around. I think we can all agree that Round Mound of Rebound just works better. This name was given to him during his college days at Auburn. In his sophomore season, he was leading the league in rebounds again. That's when the name switched and finally stuck. Charles was an incredible player who won the MVP award in 1993. He unfortunately never won a ring. After retirement, he's continued his involvement in the league as an analyst alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith on TNT's Inside the NBA. The 3 of them go viral almost every week.
You'll never find a hairline like mine.
On to another TNT employee and one of the best shooters of all time, Reggie Miller, aka Uncle Reg. This nickname was given to him by his Indiana teammates. He was looked at as a leader in the locker room. His teammates didn't want to let him down and wanted to win an NBA championship to honor their leader, or uncle, Uncle Reg. Reggie Miller had an illustrious career in the NBA. With an impressive tally of over 25,000 points, he retired as the record holder for the most three-pointers made, a title later surpassed by Steph Curry in 2021. In addition to this nickname, he earned the title of the Knick Killer for his amazing showings against the New York Knicks, while Chris Webber famously dubbed him the human kickstand for his seemingly endless stature. You can't talk about this many amazing players of the 90s without including Michael Jordan, aka Air Jordan, MJ, his Airness, Black Cat, the Jumpman, and Captain Marvel. The iconic handle was given to Jordan as a rookie. He really wanted to sign a shoe deal with Adidas. Jordan's parents and agent asked him to listen to Nike's pitch. Nike was mostly known for running shoes at the time. MJ signed with Nike, who promised to give him a shoe line of his own. They wanted the shoe line to have something more unique than Michael Jordan's shoes. Mike's agent, David Falk, suggested Air Jordan, and the name has stuck ever since. Jumpman and Airness are all dubbed due to his aerial showmanship. Jordan won the slam dunk contest multiple times and has countless above-the-rim dunk highlights. Black Cat was a name Michael was given in his college days at North Carolina. The name was used for the Air Jordan 13s due to a cat's feline grace, ferocity, and power. Captain Marvel was also given to MJ early on in his career. The fans of Chicago were witnessing their very own superhero take flight every night. He continued to play hero all throughout his career in Chicago. He won 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, 10 scoring titles, and 6 Finals MVP awards. He also saved the world from invasion and the game of some of the league's best players. Just insane! With all these amazing names floating around, the honest travesty is NBA players who make such a mark on the league but never earned an amazing nickname that stuck. John Stockton was in the league 19 years. He owns the career steals and assist record. Both records are expected to be practically unbreakable. He never received a better name than Stock. The name The Stamp was thrown out at one point because of his relationship with the mailman. Luckily, that name never stuck. Another NBA great that never got a deserving nickname was Joakim Noah. Noah says that he's had the nickname Stick Stickety since age 12, but he was never given a name that was able to stick. Get it? Hit him with the dad jokes.
Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Honeycombs? What's honeycombs?
I get it.
Then players like Paul George, Chris Paul, and Chris Bosh, the best we could do were Star Wars names? PG-13, CP3, and CB4? That's the best we could do?
This is unacceptable!
Wow! What a fun ride of exploring the tradition of the nickname and its relevance in the NBA. Wish we could cover them all, but like all good things, it comes to an end.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more outlandish basketball content.